Hello, English class. So, I just want to say hello, and Jack's back there. He's kind of losing his mind. So, you want to say hi? Want to say hello? Yay! All right. So, I was recording some of these on a PowerPoint, and folks are having trouble opening it. So, I'm using a new device, I don't know, technique. So, hopefully, this works. I want to go over briefly what an informational paper is, how to write it, because they're due this Friday. So first, I think some of us are a little confused about what is an informational paper. You are just citing facts. So the idea is that you do research, you become an expert on a topic, and then you tell me that information in this paper. You do not give an opinion about it. So for example, let's say you were writing about the coronavirus. You would tell me where it originated. I'm sorry, what is it? Where did it originate? How does it spread? How lethal it is? What's happening now? And next steps. There at no point in your paper would you write that the coronavirus is terrible. It is, but that's not what you're writing. You're giving me information. At no point in your paper would you write that the president has done a poor job of informing Americans about it. Might be true, that's how you feel, but that's not what you're telling me. You're just giving me the information on what it is. So you are choosing a topic within immigration and just giving me the info about it. Okay? So in your introduction, you are giving me general information about the topic. Now, the topic is something about immigration. So you want to go very general to specific. So if a lot of you are talking about DACA, you don't want to just right off the bat tell me what DACA is. You want to state how there are millions of folks that are brought across the border, that they're growing up in American schools, that they are whatever it is, receiving American education, healthcare, making friends, making contributions, they want to work here, etc. And then you bring me to what DACA is. You do not give any opinions. So for those of you writing about DACA, for example, you're not going to tell me that it's the greatest thing in the world that's important to be pushed. Although that might be true and you agree with that, that's not what your paper is about. You're simply telling me what DACA is. So you're giving me just facts. If you're having trouble with creating your thesis, you're taking your topic and reiterating it in a sentence. So I read a lot of DACA papers. I don't want to use that as an example anymore. But if you look at one of the previous PowerPoints, there are examples of thesis statements. So you could look at one of those. But again, it's a declarative statement that tells me about the topic in one sentence. All right. So your body paragraphs, you want to organize the information. I'm the person reading it. I want to be able to understand this topic by the end of the paper. What do I need to know? Something to consider might be a who, what, where, when, why, and how. And again, that's what I would need to know in order to understand the topic. So you're basically reading a plethora of information and you're summarizing it in a way that might be chronological. Could be a way, could be by topic. That's up to you, your discretion, and your topic. There are no in-text citations because the entire paper is your words. You're reiterating everything. If there's a statistic or a fact, obviously you can't recreate that. So you're going to tell me that information as you write it, and then in your bibliography, you're going to cite the information there. So again, this is just facts. I love that you have an opinion, but the idea is that once I read all the information, I should be able to come up with my own opinion. The number of body paragraphs, a lot of you asked about that. It's up to you. A minimum would be 3, but it depends on the structure of your essay, what you're talking about, and how you're going to get that. Okay, now we're going to move on to the bibliography. Okay, so your bibliography looks exactly like a works cited page. This is where you're listing all of the places that you got information from. Now it's called the bibliography because you didn't cite anything. So you're just referencing to the reader where to find this information. So when I read your paper, I'm fascinated by the topic, I want to learn more, I'm going to turn to your bibliography and I'll see a website or a book and maybe I will want to go visit that to find more information. Okay. So maybe you forgot how to find information. how to cite your information. One place to do that is the citation machine. So what you're going to do is you simply go to the citation machine. Here we go. And you find where you can post or copy and paste rather where you got your information from. Okay, so I only want to create citations, and you're going to do it in MLA format. So right there would be where you copy and paste something. So let's say you wrote about Ellis Island. I don't think anyone is. And you found information from this website. You copy, you go here, you paste it, and then you search your websites. It gives you this information. You scroll down, right? It scrolls. Oh, sorry. Select. I apologize. And then here's what they found. Final step. Anything that's missing, you really don't have to like search who the publisher is. I don't really care. Create citation, and then there you have it. Okay. Hopefully it's not called add to cart because that doesn't sound right. But that's how you would create that citation. So I hope that I've answered most of your questions. I hope everyone is doing well. Email me if you need anything, but your papers are due on Friday. I know I originally wrote April 1st. I would prefer to have them on Friday so that I have some time to go over them and then to have that grade up and ready for you because the marking period ends on April 1st. Well, let's see if he falls over. That'd be funny. That would not be funny. That would be something. All right. So I think that's it. So please work on your papers. So if you have a question, let me know. And I hope that was better than the PowerPoint. All right. Well, that's how it's going here. All right, Jack, you want to say goodbyes? Want to say bye? Yeah. He picks his nose instead. All right. Hope everyone is well. I hope that was helpful.